This is Oilersnation Radio, your one-stop shop for everything Oilers. 1 hour of straight hockey talk with Bagged Milk, Tyler, Liam, Rick, and Dan starts now.
Tuesday episode, ONR, we're back. We recording?
Have we started yet?
Cut that first part out.
Has this thing started?
They always do.
Cut out like 12 minutes of preamble. We were watching the women's Team Canada game. Not going well, unless you're Liam.
Got them right where we want them, though. They're overconfident now.
You beat him in the gold medal.
They think they got us beat.
I thought it was Team GB. Red, blue, and white.
Red, blue, and what?
No, it's the US. Damn it. That's why I bet on them.
Did you get good odds at least?
Plus 120.
That's solid.
Minus
You
1.5.
gotta take it.
Yeah.
I mean, look. Tyler said this on O&E. This game doesn't really matter. Canada didn't even play their starting goalie. Poulin obviously isn't playing. And they're getting absolutely smoked. Shots are currently 22-12, and the score is 4-0 to the U.S.
I mean, this isn't exactly surprising either when you consider that Canada has kind of been struggling against USA recently.
In the last calendar year or so?
What'd the problem be?
I don't know.
Too old. I believe I saw something out there that the Americans have 8 players born in like 2005 or something like that, 2002 and earlier, and we have 0.
Damn.
Fresh legs even.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
we need a youth movement.
I don't know enough about the PWHL and the women's games to really comment on like who could be on the team. But I do believe Canada is the oldest team by a significant margin.
I believe so.
I guess I can look that up. That's not
true.
Kind of like our beloved Edmonton Oilers last year.
Yeah.
You know?
But hey, that team made it to the finals. And,
That's what I mean.
lost.
I mean, we'll still make it to the finals.
It's funny,
but
like, yeah, they're not that old. Sarah knows, only 31. That's only a year older than me.
But that could
But
be
you are
ancient.
getting very old, though.
yeah.
In a newer league or with like the newer league, younger league of the PWHL, I feel like there's a lot of youth.
No, so
coming
what
through.
the thing I saw was it was talking about a bunch of NCAA players that were on this team.
Well, there's a girl.
That the P-Dubs, American and Canadian side, kind of cancel each other out. But outside of that, it was a bunch of like 15 NCAA players that are really the youth here.
There is Chloe. What's her name? Priminino.
Yeah, the defenseman they didn't bring.
Yeah, she was drafted into the WHL.
Yeah, so I read
years
some on
ago.
that one
She's
too.
a very good player. Canada's average age is 29. This is crazy. The next is second is Finland, 25.
Going back to that player, will she play for the WHL? Is there an inclination?
They dropped her right. I think she's at Minnesota Duluth.
So they just drafted her just to say it?
No, she played in the men's, like she played in U15 boys and was like the best defenseman on her team. And they drafted her in like the 13th round or something. And then she just chose to go to Minnesota.
I guess that is.
Because that was before you could do the whole flip thing. And
Yeah.
There may be more money there if you have NIL money.
More money than
Minnesota.
something in the WHL? Yes.
Oh, the P-Dub.
Oh, PW, maybe.
What is the P-Dubs age? Does anybody know the draft age that they know?
Also on, her name is Chloe I'm so bad with names.
If this is a flag, though, he'd have it.
Oh, he nailed it. It was a flag.
Ben Kindle was also on that team.
All right.
So it's pretty high level.
Well,
Delicious debate time?
sure.
All right. Dan's got the delicious debate today, but first I want to tell you about our friends at Oodle Noodle and their support of Sports Central. 10% of in-store sales from the ginger beef box goes directly to Sports Central. For all of this month of February, donate your gently used sports equipment to help get more kids out playing sports. Also, I would say if you've never gone for a tour of Sports Central, super cool. You should go do that, watch them refurbish some stuff. I was there. They were doing goalie pads, and I thought it was very cool to watch. Dan, go ahead.
Well, I was just perusing the internet this morning, and since we've not got a ton of hockey stuff to talk about, I saw that the odds came out for each team to win their division in baseball, and I was just going to put it out to you guys. The question that I had is there a more automatic lock in sports right now than the Dodgers winning their division?
They didn't win their division last year.
Yeah.
Their odds this year show that they're like the chance of them winning 0% chance of them winning is higher than some other teams have
They're minus
to be able to
650.
win their own division.
Is there a reason why we're talking about this?
I don't know. It just honestly, it came to my head where it's like, is there a more like right now in sports, is there a more dominant team than the Dodgers are over the rest of their sport in the field?
Definitely not hockey.
Yeah, the
I mean, the
Dodgers-
Avs are good, but they don't have like the winning pedigree of the last 2 years.
The Dodgers did win it last year, but then lost. The last time they didn't win was 2021. The time before that was 2012. The Giants won on both occasions.
So I don't know if there's any other bet in sport right now or any other thing in sport right now that you could look at as more of a foregone conclusion.
What are the odds?
Bayern Munich to win the Bundesliga is pretty much a lock every year. I think they open up the year most years as like
suppose.
minus 700 favorite.
Canada to win their
across
group
the
is
pond.
minus 700 at the Olympics.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm looking at it right now. Dodgers are minus 650 to win the NL West. Next up is the Padres at plus 750, and then the Giants at plus 2,000. But like to Dan, the point of Dan's question though is like they built an all-star team.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they paid a ton of money to do it.
They bought an all-star team.
Well, yeah, they bought an all-star team. What was that guy that was going to sign with the Jays? Kyle Tucker.
Yeah.
He makes the same amount of money as the fucking Marlins did last year.
They doubled up his salary offer.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Like per
awesome.
year, doubled it. And we're not talking 5 to 10.
No.
We're talking 30 to 60.
Yeah, I remember us doing we were doing real life
That's
or something.
insane, man.
And Tyler, you were saying it was like the Jays offer is going to be like 7 or 8 years by 30 or something like that.
They have more money confirmed to players right now than some teams do organizational wealth, like what they're worth.
Their Forbes.
Oh, I-
value.
So they
Totally
have like something like $2.2 billion in guaranteed money so far, and there's a handful of teams out there that are not worth that much.
I totally buy that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
$2.2 billion.
But like, what do you think happens if, say, the MLB goes into a lockout and they
year?
institute some kind of salary cap? Like, what does a team like the Dodgers even do? Because they just remind me of like the Yankees from the 90s and 2000s, where they were just like, all right, now you got A-Rod, now it's this, and now it's that.
Well, we've seen the NHL do it. You get an automatic buyout of
Is that
one
what
or two.
happened?
That's what they did for the NHL.
It was the compliance buyouts.
compliance buyouts or
I
whatever.
feel like that wasn't necessarily. That's not like what this is. Where this is like
Well, you're going to need it to get back to under the
when
cap.
when they first. But like the thing, I think the difference between the NHL and this is that for the NHL, well, maybe I guess.
I mean,
there was
there's definitely
franchises
there's
that were
one
just-
team definitely. Well, I mean, there's a couple
The
teams definitely
Rangers.
spending a lot more than everybody else, and then one team spending more than that group.
Yeah.
Maybe to a different extent than the NHL was. The NHL was probably closer in
Yeah.
percentages, but essentially it's going to have to be the same thing.
I just
you're
wonder
going to
if
drop cap. Or you have to, and I don't know if they have guaranteed contracts. Or do they?
Baseball?
Yeah.
All guaranteed, 100%.
Yeah,
I
so not
wouldn't-
like NFL. You can just drop them in the drop of a hat. So yeah, you'd have to then.
I would imagine that they would have to have some kind of a loyalty or what is it? What's
Compliance
the
buyout?
luxury tax that they have in like the NBA where
So they
you
do
can
have a-
spend over the cap. but
They
you
have a
to
funky
pay.
ass one right now. It's based on like the size of your market and stuff. It's very, very
Pretty
confusing.
complicated, but there's
very
a luxury
confusing.
tax. Yeah. It's like the Dodgers, for every dollar they're spending over the last limit, they have to give $1 to the tax,
Yeah, it's very weird.
And they just make it so much money they could not care less.
no,
which is what made that graphic of like the richest organizations in sports, and the
Go
others
Oilers.
were up there. I was like, there's no way. It's like the
Well, there was
Dodgers,
that.
like-
There was that part of it, and like
Well, it was
the
most
Dodgers weren't even.
profitable teams.
yeah, but yeah, think about
But the
that.
Dodgers weren't even on the list.
Yeah, but the Dodgers have $2.2 billion in money going out the door. They have to have a lot more coming in at that point.
So it makes sense that they would be the most profitable, like the Oilers would be, because their salary cap is so low in comparison.
And then they
that
get
they're
everything
able to-
around there.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, if you
All
want
that
to talk
OEG
about
stuff.
that, it also depends on how your books look.
Sure.
Where you're putting the commas and the columns. I imagine a franchise like the Dodgers, they've got pretty high-end accountants working on this.
yeah.
Probably.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't mean to take it off of a huge topic there, but I just thought
Baseball's right around the corner, bud.
that's
They're starting to
thing.
show up.
We're
Pictures
starting
report.
to have that conversation.
It's coming right away.
They're starting to show up.
I love it.
12 days or something like that. Yeah.
How you feel about Jays this year?
Great. How can he not feel great? Flatty's posting pictures looking nice and slim
Slim.
down, as he does every spring.
Best shape of his life?
Best shape
per
he's ever
tradition.
been
Best shape of his life.
coming into the camp.
I love best shape of his life. It's my favorite training camp thing. Just like, oh, last year you were in rough shape then, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll move it along. Shout out to the Dodgers for being awful.
Can I have a different delicious debate? Sure. Because I'm just looking. Speaking, Dan got me onto Bet365. Canada to play USA as an exact gold medal matchup is even money on Bet365. Plus 100. 50-50 chance, they're saying.
Men or women?
Men.
Sure.
Women's probably way higher.
Are you buying or
Confused.
Are you buying or selling? Would you take the 50-50 odds that Canada will play USA? What side of that coin are you on, I guess? Because I think everyone's just jumping to that conclusion way too quickly for how close the men's tournament always is.
Yep.
I think that, well, I agree with that. I 100% agree. There's always games where like a Swiss goalie stands on his head or something and, but those are still the two best teams. So I would go yes on the 50-50 opportunity.
I'm actually surprised the odds aren't lower, I guess. Like minus 110 or something like that. I mean, it does seem too obvious, but also Finland doesn't have Barkov. That's going to play a lot into this. If they had Barkov, I would think it was just another team that would knock them off. But Sweden will be good, obviously. Who's kind of that forward firepower? Kempe, Nylander,
Pettersson, Zibanejad, Eriksson Ek. They got guys.
Good group. It's definitely one of those three teams. The Canada odds to play Sweden were plus 300, which I think are really good too. What is US Sweden?
US Sweden is plus 450, third on the board. I just think there's a world, like, again, with the way the seeding's going to work on that and goal differential and things of that nature, like, there is a chance that, like, Canada and USA have to play way earlier than they think. It happened the example I keep using was 2010, where all the talk leading into it was like, Canada's going to play Russia. Can't wait for Canada to play Russia. And then it was Canada-Russia in the quarters because Canada lost a couple games that they probably shouldn't have lost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And who's in Canada's groups? Czechia, Slovakia,
France.
So again, Canada should...
They're not pushover games. Those Czechia...
France.
France, I'm looking at the over.
Yeah, for sure.
And but the line's probably set at 15 or something.
You always see it. There's like players have so much pride to play for their country. Yeah. Some of them haven't done it in so long or ever. That they elevate and they find a way. And like you could see one like going to an overtime is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Well, so like with Team USA, they have Germany, Latvia, and Denmark in their group. They don't have like Italy and France. Everyone looks at them and is like, hey, those are the games where like the Canadas and the Swedens will blow out Italy and France. By 12 goals, right? So then you have to look at it when it comes time to ranking the teams, seeding them 1 through 4 for the medal round. If USA, like let's say USA beats Germany 3-2 and it's tight and Grubauer plays great and they beat Latvia by 3 and they beat Denmark by 3. Okay, they're only going to be plus 7 on the tournament. Even if they win all those games by 3, they're plus 9. There's a chance that Canada goes through Czechia, Switzerland, and France. And just on the France game alone, what are they going to be? Plus, assuming they go 3-0? They're going to be plus 15.
They're going to know what they need by that game, too.
Well, yeah, that too. There's a chance that USA is actually, out of the 3 group winners, maybe ranked 3rd. And that could mean Canada-USA semifinal. Or 4th, I should say.
The goalies the US will go up against aren't slouches either. Like, obviously have Grubauer, he's playing really well. Freddie Anderson's a good goalie.
Yeah.
And then Latvia have that guy, I forget his name, but he was that Tampa Bay pick that unreal at the World Juniors 1 year. I can't remember his name or World Championships or something. It was the Latvians will only go as far as whatever random goalie takes him.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying
it's a harder group than it seems for sure.
And there's just a chance that like USA can end up as that 3 or 4. Yeah. Like it could be a lot tougher than people think.
Also disrespecting Sweden a little bit. They have won gold at the Olympics.
Yeah, that's
twice.
a good point.
Finland are the current holders. They won gold in 2022.
Oh yeah, with no NHLers.
Yep.
Yeah, I just think it's overlooking a whole bunch of other factors, like how good Sweden is, like BM said, or again, just how random this tournament can be sometimes.
5-0 USA, and Canada has just made a goalie switch.
And you're just thrilled about it.
Hey.
At least you got the cash out.
Auto.
Made the play, hit the game.
Liam, thrilled about what happened today in the women's game. It's beaming even if you're not watching the video version. He just paid for his cheesecake tomorrow.
Been smiling all day ever since he walked into the room.
We're going to keep it going. Got to tell you about the last handful of spots we got on the Nation Vacation on March 24th to the 27th. Just the experience package is left available, meaning you can come to the watch party with us and you get tickets to the game with us as well. Nationgear.ca. Of course, your food and your drinks are covered in the price of that ticket. We've talked about it A beer's $25 US. You have a couple of those, maybe your BPP is 2. Whew, all of a sudden, you're paid off.
It's like $150 if you have 6 beers.
See?
Quick.
All of us, and hey, you want you mix in, a hot dog or 2 in there,
Yeah.
which we do.
We do.
Nationgear.ca. Join us. All right, keeping on with the Olympics talk. I'm just going to rearrange my little sheet here because I didn't think we were going to Olympics to start. Line combos are up for Canada kicks things off on the men's side on Thursday.
Dailyfaceoff.com has all the line combinations for every country, by the way. So if you're watching the games throughout the week and you're like, oh man, who's playing with who on Germany or Latvia? We got it.
And I will tell you that getting the line combos out for the Olympics was a pretty significant challenge just because there was a lot of work had to go into the back end. A lot of players, like on the Denmark team as an example, they don't play in the NHL. So we had to create whole back end systems to link these people without having it touching the NHL numbers. Anyway, they are live at dailyfaceoff.com. Shout out to our boy Brock. He'll be taking care of that throughout the tournament. And the jerseys look great. Graphics team did a really good job. Canada. We got Celebrini, McDavid, Wilson. Thoughts on having Tom Wilson beside Connor? I think it's kind of fun. Yeah, he's a wrecking ball. I like the idea of him there. Did you guys see the video, by the way, the other day? It was just one of those quick social videos where the question to the player was, which of your teammates will have the most penalty minutes in the tournament? Oh. And Connor's answer was like, I don't know that that's necessarily a positive question. I don't want to answer it. And then there was a quick cut to Sid, and Sid goes, Tom Wilson, easy. I just thought that was hilarious. Your second line is Nick Suzuki, Nathan McKinnon, and Brad Marchand. Mark Stone, Sid Crosby, and Mitch Marner is the third line. Brendan Hagel, Bo Horvat, and Sam Reinhart round out the forward group. Any thoughts?
I like that top line, obviously. Hard to not like it when you look at everything they could kind of do. Intriguing to see Celebrini up there. I was thrown an interesting theory from Carter Hutton, who kind of said, it maybe makes sense why they didn't bring Zach Hyman if they knew all along, they really wanted Celebrini there with Connor. And they know Wilson's going to be in that spot too. So maybe that's why they went with the Jarvises and the Bennetts, just kind of being no, we know who Connor's line mates are. We don't need to complicate this.
I'd say I'd still rather have Hyman on the third, fourth line than some of those guys. And if things aren't going well with Wilson up top, you can flip those.
See, to me, that's Rick's answer is my answer in the sense that we just talked about this is when you get to the elimination rounds, it's one and done.
Yeah, there's
you need goals.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the round robin game against Canada, USA, obviously with all the fights, and then it went to next one was the gold medal game, right?
Yeah.
And there was nothing like that, and that's what I kind of expect this to be is a lot of less nothing.
I'm also intrigued how long that third line will stay together for. There's not this is gonna sound dumb, but you have to remember we're talking about things at a Olympic grand scale here. There's not a lot of speed on that second line. You have Crosby, and then, Marner's obviously good, and Stone's a good player too, but I wonder if that's maybe not the one line where eventually they got to reshuffle things.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at your D pairings, you got Toews and Makar, of course. Morrissey and Parayko, Doughty, Harley. And Logan Thompson is expected to get the start on Thursday.
Really?
That's just, again, according to Daily Faceoff, things can change.
I bet you it's Binnington still.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that one's still very much up for debate, at least outside of the room.
I asked Brock about it, and he just said it was based on the net Thompson was in at the practice. So we put that in as a filler.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be Binnington to start it off. It's the hardest game of the round robin, if you will. He was the one who got you there last one.
Goalie.
Another Olympics, obviously, Leon named captain for Germany. Shout out to him. McDavid will wear an A. Of course, Sid got the C. I did see a small segment of people on Twitter saying that Connor should have the C. No, he shouldn't. No.
I was more curious about Makar over McKinnon.
Liam and I talked about that earlier today. I think that maybe says a little bit about how they view Nate in the sense of he's a little you've heard all the comments he's made since coming over. He's I'm not here to enjoy this, that, whatever.
Yeah, but Connor's almost the same thing.
Yeah, but I think Connor's also capable of being a little bit more relaxed at times. I think the vibe when there's a lot of pressure, and
I think we saw Nate do the wave. Did we not? Was Nate doing the wave?
We've seen it.
Yeah, now we've seen it. But going into the tournament, I think their logic there might just be if the situation is tense and high pressure, maybe you want a leader who's going to be able to soften things up a little bit. Whereas Nate will be who the fuck had cookies for dinner last night? This is
you ate too much pasta.
I told you guys this is what happens when you don't follow the diet.
What a miserable existence.
Yeah, I mean,
Who did that interview over in Russia? I wish I could remember.
Zadorov.
The best.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Who just like he wasn't allowed to eat ice cream and stuff.
Oh yeah,
There's like no ice cream in the arena or whatever. But yeah, I excited.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying because we still want to have the conversation about the guys that we would like to have there over or not, but the tournament is pretty much started and it's pretty much all red and white by now.
Once that puck drops, I'm the biggest Jordan Binnington fan out there.
Yeah.
100%. It's go time. Starting on Thursday. But you guys did this on Oilers Nation every day, so I'm going to ask the other two boys. There are a bunch of former friends playing in the Olympics. Mm-hmm. How many of these guys can you guys name? I will count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 former friends.
But if you want a sneaky one,
I know.
there is an 8th that was drafted by the Oilers, never played for them.
Ooh, I'd like to know.
Here,
that.
I'll show you guys the
You can go
flags of the
first.
8 to
You
see
can go,
if you guys
can go
can.
first.
I think Dominique Cahoon is on Team Germany.
We got Dominic Cahoon is off the list.
Tomaszek.
Tomaszek is off the
that's
list.
Tomaszek.
Johanna V2 is the French.
Johanna V2 is off the list. Which
Reed-
position is he playing? Nobody knows.
Tobias Ryder.
Tobias Ryder is on the list.
Oh,
Some of these names, I'm going to tell you one name, actually two names specifically that you're going to go, huh?
No, I know which
forgot
one.
about
I
that
already
guy.
know which one that you're going to refer
Slovakia,
to.
Denmark, Sweden.
is Gaetan Haas?
Oh, you wish. I wish. Not Gaetan
He's
Haas.
Swiss.
We brought it up earlier, but this guy, I thought he's like 53 by now, but isn't Marinson playing?
Yeah.
Mark Marinson is
Yeah,
playing.
yeah.
Is anyone like 33 or something?
I thought 53 by now, but sure.
So you're missing Denmark. You're missing the Swede.
The Swede, you'll know it as soon as you say it. You're like, oh, yeah, that makes. In favor of Matthias Ekholm.
Oh, Broby.
Yeah, Broberg.
Oh, yeah.
And then one final one.
By the way, there's some girl on, I think it was on TikTok, I put on Twitter or something like that. She pronounced all the Swedish names and Bergs or berries. Broberry.
Yeah, we heard that on the broadcast a while ago.
Long time ago. Yeah, a couple years ago we heard
Broberry?
about Broberry.
I ain't doing it.
No, I'm not neither, just for the record.
Last one. Hint.
Denmark.
Yeah, isn't it like Thorson or something like that?
No, great guess, though.
Norwegian, I think.
This player
Flags like you.
played with Edmonton, did not ever score a goal. However, he did score one, and it was called back.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, the no goal guy was Reeder, so that's out there.
He was a college player too, if I'm not mistaken.
He was.
I don't know.
And this is the Denmark?
Yeah.
And his name is super English,
Oh, yeah.
not Danish
Oh, yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
We had another player on the team with this last name at the time.
Yeah.
He was a cowboy, that guy.
Oh, Russell, Patrick.
Patrick
Yeah,
Russell. There you
there
go.
you go.
Close
and
it
then
out.
Martin Gernat's also playing for
Yeah,
Slovakia.
mine good now.
Oh, so that was the bonus one?
Yeah. Famously
Oil
traded for
King.
Patrick Maroon.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
You're not, yeah.
There you go. So they're your former friends at the Olympics. Again, where's Johan OV2 playing? You could be anywhere.
He might have to he'd be one of France's best players.
Probably. Like, again, how old is that guy?
We got a book on him, though.
OV2.
Like, where's Cristobal Huet? Is he playing? Is that done all I had with the Olympics? Oh, yeah. And then I did have
OV2 is 36.
Liam thrilled to bet on Team USA is what the next note was on my notes. over
Liam
here.
gets his bag. Puts national pride aside.
5-0 right now, and a lot of stuff going on Twitter. People are not
Yeah,
happy.
Liam puts adopted country to side, pays for Cheesecake Wednesday. Come back to the Oilers. I want to ask you guys this one, and this was it was going to be my delicious debate, but let's just have a chat about it. Our boy Jim Matheson threw out a tweet the other day. Speaking of a former friend, Warren Foegele is getting healthy scratched in Los Angeles, and he wondered out loud, and I thought it kind of made sense if there would be a 1-for-1 swap, Mangiapane for Warren Foegele, basically make the same money. It's a wash.
Same amount of years left, too. I would.
Do it.
I would not.
Why?
When Warren Foegele was last here, he was very similar. I know he had the one good year, but like he was getting healthy scratched in that last Stanley Cup final. I told
But so is
Liam,
Mangiapane. We're talking healthy scratch for healthy scratch.
Yeah,
here.
we're
I
talking
know,
about project.
I want to just get out. Like I want to throw Mangiapane into a deal for insert forward edition. Bobby
Like Warren
McMahon,
Foegele?
whatever. No, like legit upgrade in the sense of like Bobby McMahon.
But can
Boone
I
Jenner.
counter you for a sec?
Sure.
If you're the Leafs, why would you trade Bobby McMahon for Andrew Mangiapane?
Because I'm going to give you a first round pick for McMahon instead of a second or whatever. And I'm going to get out of
Lord.
I'm going to get out of Mangiapane's money for the offseason because I think that's actually a really valuable thing to do. I just think Foegele Last time he was here, he was on the cardio line with McLeod and Holloway, and we'd watch him and go, oh my God, they skate fast, but they don't do anything. And like the fancies look good, but they don't score. He's a good penalty killer. He's a big body. I wouldn't hate the deal. I wouldn't be sitting here and be like, what is Bowman thinking? Like, I understand the logic, and Fogel's comfortable here, all of that stuff.
Very handsome. He's already got the Kobe t-shirt.
Where maybe I'll like concede a little bit to you guys is like, if it's half an hour before the deadline and Mangiapane is still on your roster, and Ken Holland calls and says, let's just do this and get rid of like problem for problem, then I'd do it. But I want them to exhaust other avenues before they do this.
That is a fair look at it.
I mean, that's the best answer.
Yeah, 100%. But if it was just yes or no and that was your only options,
because to
then
me,
I'd
I'm
do
thinking
it.
it was like, if you're trading Mangiapane, you're going to take back an anchor of some kind, one way or another.
Or you're paying for it.
Or you're paying for it.
Yeah, and I think this guy, you might give him a little kick in the ass for 20 games of the playoffs. We've seen that happen before.
Warren Foegele, just looking at his numbers. Last year, he had a really solid season in LA. He had 24 goals and 46 points in the 82 games. This year, he's got 43 games in, only 6 goals and 2 assists for our handsome fellow.
Just like, I don't know any more than any other person, but just my perception. Did Foegele not like kind of have like bad vibes with the team here?
I think they chirped
his
each
thing
other
was,
after they
that
left.
they didn't even
anyway.
offer him something. Wasn't that his thing?
Yeah, he was pissed that Ken Holland didn't offer him. Or no, that would have been Jeff Jackson. He was pissed that Jeff Jackson didn't offer him anything.
So do we think that carries over to the team at all? No. Players?
Weren't they all like at a wedding together that summer?
Yeah,
like,
I think he still went to Leon's wedding.
Yeah.
Pony
Oh, he
Club?
did go to Leon's wedding.
Yeah.
I think the other side of it too is
Still best friends with Bush.
Wasn't Pink Pony Club about him? Wasn't that the whole...
Depends on who you ask.
I
The
think
rumor?
that Fogel's better than Mangiapane. He can penalty kill,
That's the big thing.
brings more speed. The Oilers lack penalty killers.
He
and
big?
lack speed. He's big. He's way more physical. And I know like his playoffs hit and miss, I think is fair to say.
Breakaways, no good.
Bad breakaways.
That, you know what? I should non-starter. I'm not watching that guy miss fucking breakaways again.
Once a game looking like McDavid and then just absolutely flubbing.
You see the 7 on his jersey, go, Connor! Oh.
What if he goes back to the mean and brings him up again?
I would do it. Just for the reason of like, kind of what you said, Ty, of like, if you get to a point where it's like, hey, like, we're just not getting rid of Mangiapane, nothing else is really working, we're going to get Foegele instead. I think I would be better for Edmonton.
Yeah, I would do that.
Let's
But
do it.
Tyler's right. Shop it.
Totally.
Because having the cap space, you'd rather have $3.5 million in cap space this summer than Warren Foegele.
Well, it depends how you spend it. The last time
no,
we've
I
spent
don't know.
3.5 is, I don't know, it's worked out so well.
It's interesting.
That's the difference between being able to sign a $9.5 million player or $6 million player this summer. Like, I want that $3.5 million.
But do you think the Oilers are actually going to sign a $9 million player?
Yeah, is there
That's
a
the
9?
dream,
Is there a
right?
9 out there this year?
I think, or acquire. I think they're going to try really hard, yeah.
I'm down for
Listen, I'm down. If you get a $9 million player who comes in and it's not like, well, hopefully he works and he's just a stud. Yeah.
So again,
100%.
that's why I'm waiting. I don't really want to sign up. I don't want to trade Mangiapane.
I just
for
actually
nothing.
thought it was a reasonable idea.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
And those trades happen all the time. Strom for Spooner. Spooner for Gagne.
Spooner, working at your local A&W.
It's a $9 million player. Man, honestly, though, like, just tell Janmark to kick rocks. Like,
Do you want a fun fact?
$4 million. He's got 1 more year left. He can't even tell him to kick rocks. He's got 10-team no trade
Do you want a fun fact?
Sure.
All right. I got to give some love to, this is a Reddit user. Fine Personality is the Reddit user. Matthias Janmark, age 33, has 1 goal. Trent Frederick, aged 27, has 2. Adam Henrique, 35, has 2. Andrew Mangiapane, 29, has 6. Carry a combined total of $11.98 million in cap hit, or 12.5% of the Oilers' salary cap. However, those players have produced just 11 goals, which accounts for only 5% of the team's 198 goal total. Fun?
No.
The fun part was when you ended talking about it.
In his last 193 games, he has 6 goals. One of them was an empty netter. One of them went off his elbow.
You also you were in
Still counts.
you were at the
I was
waste
gonna say.
management last on Friday when we were doing this. You missed Liam taking shots at Gregor for stealing your guys' bit.
Yeah, I said it's BS. I was
Oh,
like,
he
we have
did?
been on this train since the day that contract was signed.
Yeah.
And we have been called fools the entire time. Jason Gregor says one thing about it, and everyone's bowing down at his feet. It's unbelievable. We were the trendsetters. Mm-hmm. You piggybacked.
We will send 1440 this clip as a collab.
Yeah, don't clip that part.
Anyways, I just think a guy who's played his last 190 games here and has scored a goal on a goalie 5 times in 190 games.
That's pretty good, though.
We just got to stop making
5
excuses for
times?
him.
How many shots though?
We need to have the expectation that this organization can do better and find role players who can penalty kill, who are not totally useless at 5-on-5.
They have yet to.
I know, and that is a major, major problem.
Well,
And it's a
actually-
big reason why they've lost more games than they've won so far this
They
year.
do find them and then just let them go. Like Connor Brown was that player.
Took
Yeah,
them a
but
while
he-
to get going, but yeah,
Yeah, figured it
Yeah,
out.
like a whole year.
that 1 year, yeah.
Still had more goals than Connor.
Yeah, but would you have paid him what he's getting paid in?
In hindsight, yes.
Yeah, in hindsight,
not,
I'd much
not in hindsight.
I
That's
know.
not allowed.
Yeah, he
The
did
more
finish
I've
that
ed-
year with the same amount of goals as Janmark.
The more I've educated myself, the more yes, I would pay a Connor
Because
Brown that much money.
at that
What
rate,
kind of
you can,
learning you doing over there?
Well, you just like
at that rate, you can
the
still say yes to
grass
Corey
isn't-
Perry.
The grass isn't always greener. No, Corey Perry's different
I wouldn't have signed Perry.
because Corey
even in
Perry's
hindsight?
deal- no.
Who does that save you from on the roster right now? You'd be saved from at least one contract around that
players.
amount. Well, yeah, depending on the amount.
Well, I just don't think. I'd rather have Brown in the sense of, this clearly lack penalty kill skill right now.
Yeah,
But Corey
no,
Perry, like of course, like he's.
I would just when
he's
I
done
brought
well.
up Perry, I'm just talking about pretty much goal scoring and then the
If you had Perry, you wouldn't have
Attitude.
Rostovic and somebody.
Yeah, I think they've been able to
might
somewhat.
be Mangiapane, really.
No, I don't know. It's a good conversation. I don't think re-signing Corey Perry would have been as bad of an idea as it seemed at the time, of course. But I just think with Brown, it's like that guy actually brought a lot to your team.
I think
Of
Brown
what
could do
you
a little bit
needed.
more than
Yeah,
Perry
and like
at this point in
Perry,
his career.
Perry overtook Hyman on the power play, but like realistically, like you kind of wanted Hyman back on there. You don't want to pay 2 guys to play the same position that much money.
Yeah, no,
Perry
I
was a
feel you.
little redundant for me. He couldn't play a
Little
bottom
bit.
6 role.
Yeah, he ran out of like the rest of his tool shed was kind of empty at that point. But what he was out there for, he was still rather effective at.
Yep, there's no doubt about it. In
But
hindsight,
we've brought in, we've gone for a lot of these guys to replace someone or to beat someone like Janmark, and no one's done it.
I think
And that's
there was-
fucking brought in, or the youth, really. The youth can't find their points either right now, which is crazy. Like Savoy's not. I've liked his game, but you don't like his stat sheet.
Well, he scored that one goal against the Devils when Neil scored one goal.
Yeah, but at this point, wouldn't you want him to have a couple more?
I mean, he has 9.
Is that what you have?
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, it's 100%. That's probably more than I was going to
miles
assume.
away from my rookie of the year prediction, bold prediction preseason though.
Small sample size, but Clattenburg was definitely doing more than Janmark in his short, very brief.
He was doing more than a lot of guys at that time.
Yeah,
He's
but I think
out for a while, right? Like he had wrist surgery or something.
Yeah,
like
he's
that?
got a
He's
cast on.
actually back here.
He is right. Yeah.
What was that stat on? How many years back was the Janmark stat?
3 seasons.
So okay, 1, 2, 3.
It
Do
was
you want me
after
to
the-
read my fun fact again?
Is it after
So-
Vegas?
You asked Rick how many shots has he had?
Yeah.
142
What's the percentage?
in 3 seasons. That is 4.9%. So over that time on the forwards, Matthias Janmark, the only player with a worse shooting percentage,
Trent Frederick.
is Trent Frederick. Matthias Janmark is 31 out of 32. These are the players below. I won't count.
So
actually didn't get
arguably
a
worth
shit.
more.
Arguably worth
If
more.
Frederick is getting that much, then Janmark should
Connor
be.
Brown went a full season without a goal, 60 games without a goal.
Yeah, we were there. What are you talking about?
And he has a 7.4 shot percentage. Max Jones is better. Adam Ernie.
Yeah, but
Bigger?
now you're getting to a point of like
But like,
13 shots or something like that.
Derek Ryan, 162 games, 72 shots, 8.3%.
I like it.
Got to play those guys more.
honestly, if we would have just played Max Jones all year, are you getting anything differently than what you're getting from like Trent Frederick?
Well,
No.
to the max.
If you play Curtis
Maximum
Lazar
Jones.
all year, is it any different than if you played Janmark all year?
They should be playing Curtis Lazar.
They should be playing him all year, yeah.
Their win percentage without Lazar to with Lazar is really funny.
Really?
Like, they lose basically every game he doesn't play. Like,
And I watched his mic'd up from the skills competition. He's adorable. Something to consider.
Sid tweets about it a lot. Let me see if I can find the stat.
Yeah, like the XGF and all of that with Lazar on and off the ice. It's like crazy how much better their bottom six is with him in the lineup.
It's
What are we doing?
silly. We're loving Janmark. And we love him that much. Rick can't even defend him anymore. I've noticed a lot quieter.
Well, no, if you're, I'm waiting for you to bring something up here. If you're looking at the players that you'd like to be playing around him, he still adds a little bit more to his game than the majority of them.
Okay, here it is. At 5-on-5, the bottom six with Lazar has a 54 expected goals percentage. Without Lazar, it's 45%.
Is that good? I don't know.
Seems good. Seems good to me.
A 9-point swing?
Is that wow?
Seems fine.
Positive swing too.
Yeah.
It's positive with him on the ice.
Last thing I'm going to mention before we get onto the betting segment, I want to know how you boys did at the Super Bowl. Just because I'm tired of reading it on our socials and in the commentary, Stuart Skinner's last two starts were a 750 and a 783. Let's calm down with he's the best goalie on earth, but you hated him like 2 months ago. It's still team defense. It's still
It was a lateral move then, and it's a lateral move today, and it's going to be a lateral move tomorrow.
But that just goes back.
Because then the other angle that I'm also tired of is, oh, well, Jari makes 5-5 and Stu makes 2 whatever. And then I'm like, okay, what happens next year when Stu signs a free agent ticket?
Or you would have had to sign someone as a free agent. My problem with it from the beginning, and I stand with it now, lateral move, and you gave up Kulak in a second to get it done, and then you had to give up a third to get Spencer Stasny to replace Brett Kulak, and it was just a lot of assets for a lateral move. That was my beef the whole time. But again, the deal's done.
Yeah,
I agree with you, BM. All the people who are like, oh, look at Stuart Skinner now. It's like, yep. Have you been paying attention? He does what he's doing in Pittsburgh. He's done that pretty much every January the last 2 years.
His last 5 starts, 870, 947, 938, 750, 783. Sometimes the team in front of him matters.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing.
Wow.
Team game.
Insane.
Anyway, I've just been seeing this on socials like over and over again. I'm like, just look at the numbers over there. Just
Liam just mutes those people, by the way.
I was gonna say.
and bets on the other countries
I
that
just
we're
got my
facing.
cash out. Also, it's very ironic that people who are like, Skinner makes no money. It's okay. When he was here, you all expected him to be a $10 million goal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And no one wanted to acknowledge he didn't make a lot of money.
And then when he signs for 5-5 or whatever it is in the summer, which is totally reasonable, then we're like, oh, well, it's the same now. It's just like, okay.
Move the goalposts.
Yep. Love moving the goalposts. All right, guys, I want to know how you did at the big game. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get in on the game. Use the code NATION at Bet365. Must be 19 years old or older. Some early lines for Thursday's game. Now, I wonder if Liam's going to be tempted to bet on Czechia when I read
Probably.
the money line. Canada right now, as we're doing this, a full day and change ahead of the game, are minus 625 on the money line.
Oh, posh.
Czechia plus 450, Liam. Are you intrigued?
What's the puck line?
Puck line, glad you asked. Canada to win. They set the puck line at 2.5.
Oh, crazy.
Minus 2.5 is only minus 118 for Canada. For Czechia to cover that is minus 106.
Oh, they don't have point scores.
I like plus money on my puck line, so I probably won't take either side of that.
Over under, in case you're wondering, is set at 5.5. Over is minus 176. Under is plus 145. Looking at some of the anytime goal scorers, early lines again. McKinnon, minus 106. McDavid, plus 105. Celebrini, plus 160, which I'm interested in.
I'm looking. That's what I was thinking.
Plus 160 for a point.
No, for anytime
goal.
goal.
Oh, goal.
What's the big fella on the right side?
Plus 230.
And Crosby's plus 190 as well.
Oh, how do you not go on either of those guys? Celebrating on Wilson.
I like Wilson plus 230.
Maybe both.
Yes, I might go both. I think I'll go all three. Why not? All 12 forwards.
All 12 got a goal.
Everyone scores exactly one goal. Canada wins 12-0. Also, they addressed 13 forwards in the Olympics.
Damn, that's true.
All right, so we can do a 12-leg parlay now.
Goal.
Could you imagine the payout on that, baby?
I'll tell you.
All right, go for it.
Who's the worst forward odds? Probably Hagel or a Suzuki, Horvat.
I'll have to pull them up. 1 sec. Keep talking, Liam. I'll find it for you.
I would actually
All right.
guess. Actually, Seth Jarvis probably won't play.
It stops you at picking 6 goal scorers.
Damn.
But it is 250 to 1.
So
nail the right
to
6.
answer, why is this? Sweden, Italy. Where's Canada, Czechia? Oh, here we go. So the no goal scorer is plus 10,000. You think it's just going to be a 0-0 shutout?
Could be.
Seems unlikely.
But the last player is Yuri Tkacek at plus 2,400 for Czechia. The last Canadian is Colton Parayko at plus 1,100.
Who's the lowest forward?
Lowest forward,
Canada.
Seth Jarvis, though he's not expected to play. Then Sam Bennett. Then it goes up to Brandon Hagel is plus 375.
Oh, Hagel's an isn't he on the second line? Am I wrong?
No,
Brand-
4th line.
Fourth line, yeah, with Horvat and Reinhardt.
Should check daily face-off. I believe the Lions are there.
Oh, one thing I was actually looking at Daily Faceoff, which is cool, is when you click on the NHL team,
The club
it
rosters.
shows them in their international jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can see who's playing.
That was a little back-end trickery we had to do.
That. I like that a lot. I mean, I like Wilson and Celebrini.
And then the last one, this one I liked. First 10 minutes of the game, over a half goal is minus 154. I'm thinking about that as a tack on to parlays. I think there'll be a goal in the first 10 minutes. I would just
Either
like
side.
lock of
Come out of the
either
gates
side.
hot.
Oh, that is interesting.
Just as a little tack on to a parlay.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Who's Czechia got? Pasternak.
We could look at the line combos.
Oh, yeah.
Where? Dailyfaceoff.com?
I got it right here.
We don't have to do power conversation on the podcast.
Hurdle, Natures, Pasternak is that top line. Palat, David Kempf, Andre Cass, Tomasek on the third line. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be those top 2 lines, really, isn't it?
Yep.
You don't like Kubalik scoring?
Just real quick, how'd you guys do at the Super Bowl? I'll tell you my 2 that worked for me. I laddered the spread for Seattle from minus 4.5 to minus, I think I went to 8.5.
Yep.
So that worked out really well for me. And then there was another one on Bet365 where either team to ground a punt within the 5-yard line.
Ooh, I heard about that one.
That one was very juicy,
Yeah, I
and
heard
it
about that
saved
one.
me from all the mayhem of my other props.
How juicy.
It was insane. It was like plus
30
450 or something.
Plus
like
450.
Oh, wow.
Who got it?
I just remember that like
I saw
Seattle
it.
down
Brewster, wasn't
one.
that you? Didn't
He's
you?
not paying
Didn't
attention.
you take the down the punt inside the 5?
What you
Oh,
got?
that's nice.
Damn.
But that
deal.
field a punt within the 5, very juicy, saved me from the other shenanigans of my parlays, which a lot of them I needed Drake May to get 200 yards, which he wasn't close.
It might have been Bordato then.
I bet on punts in the game, over punts.
Did you get it?
I hit it in the first half. They had 9 punts in the first half. It was over 7.5.
So boring. That
Yeah.
first half was dreadful.
Jake Bobo killed my my
Yep,
2.
Bobo. I was looking for Bobo too. I didn't
He
get nothing.
killed, he
catch.
killed me on two props. It was the only leg that didn't get there. But I took the 4.5 for Seattle right up when it got announced. Then on Sunday I took 6.5 plus the under, and I had under 51.5 yards for Stevenson, their running back.
Was exciting to see Bobo on the field occasionally, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got my.
Anytime I saw Bobo out there, I'm
I got
like, all right, here it
excited.
comes.
I went so heavy on him to make a catch. Damn.
Yeah, I went a little heavier than I probably should have for a guy whose line was maybe he'll get one.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you have it. For our friends at Bet365, whatever your bet is never ordinary. Bet365, download the app and get on the game. Use the code NATION at Bet365. Must be 19 years old or older. Tyler, get the boards out. We got some Olympic trivia. Bag Milk's trivia, of course, is presented by our friends at Swiss Donair. Looking to relax? Tuesday? Maybe you watched sports all day, played a little hooky from work. You need to fuel up. That's why I need to tell you that Swiss Donair is home for the old school Donair with options if you want some flair. Open for 25 years now, 7 days a week. Pride of the North Side. Swiss Donair is great for your events at home or at the office. Check out their location at 8308 144th Ave Northwest or online at swissdonair.com. Now, fellas, I don't know how much you've been paying attention, but I'm going to start you off easy. Okay?
It's never a good sign.
Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to move that to question 2. I'm going to give you guys a layup for question 2. I'll move this here. I want to know your Olympic history knowledge. Let's see if anybody gets it. And for this, we'll do Price is Right rules, just because I don't necessarily expect anybody to hit it on the head. I want to know, question number 1, Bag Milk's Trivia Olympic Edition. What year was the very first Winter Games? What year was the very first Winter Olympics? Now, Summer Olympics have been going on for ages before the Winter Olympics came around. What year was it? It was in the 19s, will be the...
I don't want to go. So you don't want to have your years be...
You don't want to go over.
Higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's in the 19s. First Winter Games, Tyler.
I think it was... Don't look.
If you guess the country, I'll give you a bonus point.
Guess the country?
Where it was?
Yeah, which country hosted the first Winter Games? I'll give you a bonus
I think
point.
I know that
Oh.
answer, actually. I know the city. Or was it a country? Then I screwed it up. No, I don't know.
What was the country? I'm going to guess Athens.
You're
For the Winter Olympics.
bold.
Bold.
choice.
Give it a shot. And it was before time.
There's no way I got this right.
Well, we'll see how good your
Liam
trivia
just goes with
knowledge is.
the under 0 AD.
All right, flip them over, everybody. The answer is 1924 in France.
Damn it.
1924? Damn, I was 1928.
Rick gets 1 point for 1920.
Where'd you guess? Germany?
Geneva. Did you say city? I thought you said city.
No, host country.
Oh, Switzerland.
That was closer than that.
Damn, that was
Rick
a good
gets
guess.
a point for going under. 1924.
France, okay.
First Winter Games were in France. Now, this is the layup. If you're not paying attention and you get this wrong, got a problem.
Damn it.
As we speak today, 2:54 p.m. on Tuesday, February 10th, how many medals does Canada have? Oh boy, I see some confused looks on faces that I did not expect. Maybe I'm more dialed in.
I think I know this.
All right, flip them over, everybody.
3, silver, bronze, and bronze.
I have two.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
everybody gets a point.
Wow.
You got a wash. Everybody's paying
terrified.
attention. Good for you, boys. I was worried when I asked
Each
the
of us were
question.
scared.
I saw a little concerned looks on people's
just
faces.
hoping they didn't win one today.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Well, that's
the last
why I
couple
have it
hours.
open, like as of right now.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock there or something.
Okay, so now we're going
Medals in
to
women's hockey today.
men's hockey at the Olympics.
Liam did.
2-part question for 2 points. How many medals has the Canadian men's hockey team won at the Olympics all time? Second part of the question, how many of those are gold? So how many medals total for men's hockey team, Team Canada specifically, at the Olympics? Part 2, how many of those are gold? And of course, we are doing Price is Right rules.
How many medals?
How many medals first and how many are gold? The first gold, I will give you a hint, was awarded in 1920 to the Canadian men's hockey team.
Jesus.
Fuck. I went low.
I looked at this today, but now
But
I'm
is there a
not gonna
trick?
win.
If you know your Olympic history,
trick.
is there a
There is
trick?
Okay, I'll stick with my original answer.
Oh, because
If you think about what happened in 2002,
1998.
there was a significant gap
1998.
in 2002.
1998.
2002.
What's the gap?
Could be anything.
Oh, I know. Actually, now I know what the gap is.
Could be anything.
We're going to go with...
How many total medals? How many golds?
I still think I'm. I don't know.
Flip them over when you're ready, boys.
Price is Right rule.
21 medals and 8
Not even
golds.
close. I'm not even close. I said 9 for some
I
reason.
said 7 golds, 12 medals.
So technically, Price is Right.
Dan.
Liam would win on total medals. So the answer is 16 total medals. So if you went over 16, you're out on part 1. Number 2, gold. They have won 9 gold medals.
Oh, it's Rick.
Me and Rick.
Oh, and Dan got it exactly.
No, Dan said 9 total
9
medals.
total medals.
Oh.
So Liam gets 1. Rick and I get 1?
Liam gets a point. Rick gets a point. Tyler gets a point.
So what was the thing? Was it NHL
Golds.
players?
No, it was golds from 2002 to 1952.
1952 to 2002, Canada had a gold medal drought for 50 years.
yeah.
So
The
that's why the
Edmonton
2002
Mercuries.
gold medal was such a big one because it ended the
The Edmonton Mercuries won it before.
And that's the Edmonton Mercuries are who inspired the Heritage Classic jersey.
In case you're wondering, Canada's gold medals came in 1920, 1924, 1928, 1932, 1948, 1952, 2002, 2010, 2014.
Wow.
There you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And they also have 4 silvers and 3 bronzes, in case you're wondering. Finish it off. Final question. We're going to do the same for the ladies. How many medals has the Canadian women's hockey team won at the Olympics all time since the sport's debut in 1998?
Good.
Second part, how many of those are gold? So we got a 2-part question again. So everybody's counting how many Olympics since 98. Boys are writing their answers down. They're scribbling. Currently, Rick leading 2-1 over Liam and Tyler.
I got 2.
Where's your second one?
I got 8 golds exactly, and I nailed 3 medals.
3 medals.
It was 9 gold.
But Rick and I both got the
You
point.
did price. Okay.
Yeah, we did, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 medals.
We had the same answer. And then for question 2, how many medals?
Yeah, the 3
I got that one too.
We currently have.
Well, you all, that's a wash for all of you.
Okay.
You all got it.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Canadian women at the Olympics since 1998.
7 medals, 5 gold.
I did the same.
I said 8 medals and 7 gold.
Anybody who said 7 medals, 5 gold, nailed both parts
Wow.
correctly.
Let's go.
I mean,
2 points?
2 points for Tyler.
if you just measure out how many Olympics have been, those is your medal count.
Yeah, Dan, they've only
No,
done
it's okay.
7.
It's okay.
So-
It's
This will
math.
hopefully be the
Simple
eighth
math,
medal.
not my thing.
Team Canada for the women won
Thank
total
you.
of 7 medals in women's ice hockey, consisting of 5 golds, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2014, and 2022, 2 silvers in 98 and 2018. Canada has also appeared in every Olympic women's hockey final since the sport's debut.
Wow. And that trend will probably continue this year.
There you go. There's Bag Milk's trivia for the week. Olympic
Liam's
edition.
betting not.
We got to do a score prediction for Thursday morning, fellas. Canada, Czechia. First game of the tourney for the fellas. We're waking up early.
Did we did you guys do score predictions on Friday? No, there would have been no game.
No, there's no game.
No.
And I'm going to go ahead and guess we did not get them on those 2 losses to Toronto and Calgary.
Decent point.
Fair.
Probably not.
Probably go ahead and guess that that's wrong.
I had 2 wins. I think everybody had 2 wins.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got Canada, Czechia, Thursday morning, bright and early, fellas. Score prediction, Tyler.
I will say Canada wins 6-2.
Dan, what you got?
I'm going to say 4-1 win.
Ricardo.
First thing came to mind was 6-1.
There you go. Liam.
4-3 Canada overtime.
Oh, you're crazy.
Whoa.
Whoa. I like it.
Olympics is stupid.
I wonder where he's betting.
Yeah, I was
Czechia
looking
on
at
the
those
puck
odds we
line
did for
for sure.
Told you,
Bet365.
I'm betting celebrating and Wilson goal.
Czechia on the puck line. He has
I'm going to go 5-2. Is 5-2 on there?
You're good.
5-2 it is. There you have it, friends.
Reese?
6-1
6-1.
Canada, Reese says.
We'll be back on
Reese, what
Friday.
have you been alive for? 3 Olympics now?
First one
How
was
old were you in 2014 when they won gold? 12. Okay. So you remember it.
You were drinking beers at 3 a.m. probably, right?
Does he have a microphone in front of him? Or
I remember
hear those
being-
answers. Got it.
No.
I remember that
He's the
gold medal.
producer. It's up to him to make it work anyways.
I was so hungover by like noon.
Yeah, it was a long day.
That was a very long day.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you have it. We'll be back on Friday. It'll be a little bit weirder on Friday because Rick's got to work.
Yeah.
Tyler is doing post game for Daily Faceoffs. Go subscribe to the Daily Faceoff YouTube channel. Watch Tyler do some post game for Canada. The other 3 of us, maybe we'll wrangle a friend in. We'll be back for an hour of hockey talk during the game on Friday as well. Till then, have a great week, everybody.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.